The universe is reaching out to you today with an urgent, divinely timed message. This is not a coincidence, not a casual sign, but a sacred transmission meant solely for your soul. Something unseen is already shifting. You can feel it in the quiet moments, in the restlessness, in the sudden clarity that visits you without warning. This place you currently call home is not the end, but merely the staging ground for something far greater. Very soon, without striving or struggle, you will be moved to a new home, not just a physical space, but an energetic realm that aligns with your growth, your healing, and your divine purpose. Stop reading with your eyes and begin reading with your spirit, for this message was meant to find you. You are not imagining this transformation. It is real, and it has already begun. The universe is now cradling the corners of your life in its unseen hands, preparing a space where your vibration will soar in a fresh, peaceful atmosphere. When the moment comes, it will feel sudden, but to heaven, it is perfectly timed. Your next blessing is already unpacked in that new place, simply waiting for your first brave step forward. You don't need to force or chase anything. This shift will happen through divine favor, not human effort. Everything you've been praying for is magnetized to that future home. Your energy only needs to meet heaven's timing. Type Amen if you're ready to move without fear, doubt, or delay. What once felt stuck is finally moving. The waiting is ending. The divine transition is unfolding for your good. This will not be a stressful change but a peaceful evolution. You have outgrown where you are, emotionally, spiritually, even physically. It's time to be planted in a space that mirrors your expansion. The unseen tears you cried, asking for change, have been heard. The answer is here. And this new home is not just about walls, it's about wholeness, clarity, joy, and sacred restoration. There, your mind will breathe, your purpose will return, and love will meet you in ways you've never experienced. The pain connected to your current space will not follow you. Only peace will pass through that door. You're not just moving houses, you're being spiritually relocated to a higher version of yourself. The process will feel surprisingly smooth because unseen forces are making your path straight. Type Amen if your soul whispers it's time to move forward. The people you'll meet in this new space will be more aligned with your soul, divinely appointed to walk beside you. This place has been hidden in sacred protection until your energy could match its frequency. If you feel restless now, don't fear. It is not confusion, it is preparation. You've done your part where you are, but now heaven is drawing you higher. You're not leaving from defeat, you're being led by victory. The new space will be calm, healing, and full of quiet joy. Your body will feel lighter. Your heart, stronger. You may feel doubt at times, but the universe will whisper reassurance. You might be tempted to cling to the familiar, but remember, the familiar is not your forever. Your blessings are not behind or beside you, they're ahead, hidden in the future home designed for your growth. Type Amen if you're ready to claim what is already yours. The walls of your new home won't echo the old arguments or carry stagnant energy. You will sleep deeply, breathe easily, and rise in gratitude. This is more than relocation, it is an answered prayer dressed in bricks and beams. Heaven has been preparing it for your arrival, not delaying you, but decorating the space to feel like home the moment you enter. Release the urge to control every detail. The universe holds the full blueprint. Your only job is to trust. Your hesitations are old pain, but your future carries none of that weight. Others may not understand why you feel disconnected now, but you do. Something inside is shifting fast, and that's because your soul has outgrown its shell. Doors are closing not to punish you but to push you toward the one door meant for you alone. Type Amen to accept divine redirection and let go of needing external validation. You may soon experience undeniable signs, dreams, urges, unexpected offers, even discomfort, nudging you toward movement. Do not resist them. These are sacred signals from the universe aligning your path. What seemed like delay will be revealed as decoration. What felt like loss will transform into divine redirection. Every tear, every weight, was preparation. This is not just a move, it is a shift in your frequency to match favor, peace, and elevation. New abundance, relationships, clarity, and confidence are waiting. The house may look simple, but it carries divine presence and protection. The people connected to your next season are already being prepared for you. What you thought was gone forever will return, better, brighter, and blessed, when you walk into this divinely appointed space. Type Amen if you believe that restoration is not only possible, but already scheduled. You are stepping into a new season with no fear, no guilt, no past weighing you down. Let go of what was never meant for you. Every painful night is turning into a dawn filled with songs. You are being gifted land, time, and space to rediscover who you truly are without pressure, comparison, or noise. You are not wrong for wanting peace. You are not selfish for choosing calm. Your new space will heal in ways people never could. Joy will find you again, in silence, simplicity, and sacred timing. You've supported others for too long, now, it's time to hold your own blessings, unapologetically. The home you once prayed for is now unlocked. The key? Emotional readiness. The spiritual climate has shifted, the rain has ended. It's time to step into your land of answered prayers. Type Amen if your heart says yes, even if your mind is still catching up. When you enter, it will feel like divine déjà vu. It will feel right. You'll know. The old pain, patterns, and fears will be left behind, and you'll walk barefoot into a new beginning, a new peace, a new you. Others may call it sudden, but to heaven, this moment has been written in gold since your first breath. This is not just a house. This is where healing becomes permanent, where peace stops visiting and starts living. Trust the divine process, even when you don't have all the pieces. Clarity will meet you on the path of obedience. This is your confirmation. The waiting season is over. You won't just move, you'll rise, shine, and transform. You'll never again beg to stay in places that drain your soul. You are not running from fear. You are running into purpose. Type Amen to receive this blessing and walk into your next season with open arms, full hope, and divine confidence. The universe has been watching, waiting, and weaving this path for you, thread by thread, heartbeat by heartbeat. Every setback you faced was not a denial, but a divine delay, allowing the foundation of your future to be built with unshakable strength. You've passed tests that no one else saw. You've stood in silence when your soul was screaming for change. You've surrendered control even when your heart feared the unknown. And now, the time has come for the unseen seeds to break ground. This is your divine unveiling. This is where invisible progress becomes visible miracles. Type Amen if you feel the divine echo resonating in your chest, affirming that this message is yours. There are whispers in the wind now, carrying your name, calling you to rise from the ashes of former versions of yourself. You are no longer meant to just survive, you are destined to thrive. The walls of your past no longer contain you, they've become too tight, too dull, too silent. Your spirit is ready to echo in a space that amplifies light, that honors your growth, that invites your gifts to bloom. The heaviness you've carried is no longer yours to bear. The old timelines, the past failures, the lingering doubts, they dissolve now under the warmth of this new dawn. The people who couldn't understand you don't need to follow you. The places that held you back no longer deserve your presence. Type Amen if your spirit feels that pull to be where your light is not just seen but celebrated. This next chapter will be written with clarity, not confusion, with boldness, not hesitation. You'll speak truthfully, love fully, rest deeply. The days of holding your breath are over. You will exhale now, fully and freely. This move, this shift, is not punishment. It's provision. It's divine positioning. What was once withheld will now be handed to you, not because you begged, but because you believed. The waiting has refined you, not broken you. It shaped your faith into a fierce flame that no storm could extinguish. It taught you the sacred rhythm of patience and trust, so now, when doors open, you'll walk through them with reverence and certainty. Type Amen if you know that the path ahead is paved in grace, not anxiety. You are not just moving into a house, you are stepping into alignment, into the highest version of your soul's assignment. In that place, your laughter will return. Your energy will revive. The clarity you've been craving will flood your spirit like sunlight on a cold floor. No more overthinking. No more second-guessing. This time, the signs will be too clear to ignore. The alignment will be too divine to question. The peace will be too deep to dismiss. Even if the move looks unexpected from the outside, your inner knowing will nod in agreement. You will recognize the blessing by the way it feels, not rushed, not forced, but right. So right. So perfectly right. Do not be afraid to let go of what no longer feels like home. Sometimes, comfort is just a cage with soft cushions. You were not created to shrink yourself into spaces you've outgrown. You are not called to remain where your voice is dimmed or your dreams feel distant. You are here to expand, to evolve, to elevate. And this elevation starts with release. Release the fear. Release the pressure to explain yourself. Release the illusion that staying where you are is safer than becoming who you're meant to be. Type Amen if you are ready to release and receive in the same breath. Your new home is not just where your body will rest, but where your soul will sing. The morning light will feel different there, softer, more golden, like it was waiting for you to arrive. Even the silence in that space will be comforting, like a long-lost friend wrapping you in warmth. You'll find joy in the simplest things again, a cup of tea by the window, the echo of your footsteps on clean floors, the sacred hush of a peaceful evening. This will be your sanctuary, not just shelter. A place where every corner tells you, you belong. You're safe. You're free. The atmosphere in that new place will heal you just by existing within it. It will be the canvas where new dreams are painted, the soil where new roots will take hold. And what grows from this new ground will be so different from what you've known, because now, you are different. You've been softened by storms but not shattered. You've been delayed but not denied. You've been broken open only so the light could pour in. That light now shines from you, and it will illuminate the path ahead with unmistakable direction. Type Amen if you feel the light guiding you gently forward. This light is not random, it's revelation. It's confirmation that heaven has gone ahead of you, preparing a place, preparing people, preparing provision. All you need to do is follow the peace. Not the pressure. Not the panic. Just the peace. That's how you'll know it's time. That's how you'll know it's the right door. Peace will greet you on the other side. And yes, there may be days when you waver, when fear flares up and whispers that maybe you've imagined all of this. But even then, divine reassurance will wrap around you like a warm shawl. The signs will keep coming. The dreams will become more vivid. The nudges will grow stronger until you cannot ignore them. When the call comes, it will be unmistakable. And when you answer, the blessings will unfold so effortlessly it will feel like breathing. You'll wonder why you ever doubted. You'll stand in that new space, and your soul will sigh, finally. Finally, you'll feel seen. Finally, you'll feel whole. Finally, you'll remember what it means to feel at home not just in a place but in your purpose. Type Amen if your soul is whispering, yes, it's time. Do not underestimate what is happening. This is not just change. It is transformation. It is a sacred reintroduction to who you've always been underneath the layers of pain, people-pleasing, and pretending. The walls you're moving into will not echo old grief, they will amplify your greatness. The air will not carry tension, it will hum with tranquility. Even the colors of the sky will seem brighter because you'll be seeing life through healed eyes. This move, this holy relocation, is about remembering who you are. It's about walking back into your truth barefoot, brave, and blessed. The doors will not require keys forged from effort, only surrender. All that is meant for you is already magnetized to your frequency. And every step you take toward it sends ripples through the universe, calling in provision, protection, and divine encounters. You will meet people who feel like soul recognition. Conversations that feel like prophecy. Opportunities that feel like destiny disguised as chance. And through it all, you will begin to bloom. Not just survive. Not just endure. But truly, deeply, audaciously bloom. And the world will take notice, not because you are loud, but because you are aligned. The miracle you prayed for is not on its way, it's already here, unfolding in quiet perfection. The shift you're feeling is not anxiety, it's anticipation. The release you're craving is not weakness, it's wisdom. And the longing in your chest, that is your soul remembering what's next. What's waiting? What's yours? So step forward now, not with fear, but with fire in your spirit. Trust the unfolding. Trust the guidance. Trust that if you were led here, it was never just to read these words, but to live them. To walk into the sacred space that's been waiting for you since the beginning of time. Type Amen one final time if you're ready to say yes, not just with words, but with your life. Because this isn't the end. This is the unveiling. The elevation. The beginning. You are not moving. You are ascending. And as you ascend, the atmosphere around you will begin to respond. Don't be surprised if old connections fall away, if familiar routines begin to feel foreign, or if certain doors quietly close without explanation. That is not rejection, it's refinement. It's divine subtraction to make space for sacred addition. The weight of the old cannot be carried into the new. And you, beloved soul, are being lightened for liftoff. Every boundary you now set is not about pushing people away but protecting the vibration you're about to step into. This next level of your journey requires more honesty, more discernment, more rest, more grace. You will not apologize for evolving. You will not explain your peace. You will simply walk in it, and those meant to walk with you will rise to meet you there. Type Amen if you're ready to be surrounded only by what feeds your soul. This new space will require a deeper stillness. Not because life will be quiet, but because your spirit will be anchored. You'll stop chasing, stop comparing, stop overreaching. You'll begin to trust the natural flow of your gifts and timing. You won't need to prove yourself or force outcomes. You'll understand that anything aligned with your soul cannot be lost, and anything that falls away was never meant to be part of your forever. This is where peace becomes your compass, not urgency. This is where you become magnetic, not because you strive, but because you settle into sacred certainty. You'll draw in exactly what you are, a healed, hopeful, holy version of yourself. The world won't recognize this new radiance at first, but your spirit will. You'll feel it in your posture, your breath, your choices. You are not who you used to be. And that's the point. The version of you that tolerated chaos, settled for crumbs, and questioned their worth is no longer the one leading your life. That version was needed for survival, but now, it's time for revival. You are being handed the pen of your life back. You are no longer a character in someone else's narrative. You are the author now. The decisions you make from this moment forward will be rooted in alignment, not approval. You will choose from intuition, not insecurity. And in doing so, you will walk into rooms, roles, relationships, and revelations that were always meant for this version of you, the bold, becoming, beloved version. Type Amen if you feel that shift in your bones. The land you're moving into has memory. It remembers the prayers of your ancestors, the hope of your childhood, the whispers of your dreams spoken in the dark. And it will greet you with more than just open doors. It will greet you with healing. In this new space, even your body will respond. Aches will ease. Sleep will deepen. Your smile will return without effort. You will wake with excitement, not exhaustion. You will find that there is a rhythm here you were always meant to dance to, a pace that finally matches your internal tempo. The rushing ends now. The striving ends now. The overthinking ends now. In its place, comes alignment, flow, ease. You won't have to chase abundance anymore. It will recognize your frequency and come sit at your table. You won't have to beg for clarity, it will come gently in the quiet, in the sacred pauses, in the stillness you used to avoid. Even the sky will seem more intimate, as if heaven is closer, because it is. The veil is thinner here. You'll begin to hear things that others miss. Feel things deeper. Understand with your spirit before your mind can catch up. And in that space, a new trust will be born, a holy confidence not rooted in arrogance, but in awareness. You'll no longer ask, "Am I ready?" You'll say, "I am aligned." Every wall in your new home will carry intention. You won't decorate for show, but for soul. Each object, each corner, each candle will speak peace. This space won't need validation. It will simply hold you in the truth of your becoming. And the people who enter this home will feel it instantly. This is not just a place to visit. It is a place to breathe, to soften, to remember. Some will leave lighter than they arrived. Some will cry without knowing why. Some will return just to sit in the energy you've cultivated. You are not just moving into a home. You are becoming a home for healing, for harmony, for heaven on earth. And it doesn't stop there. From this new place, your gifts will expand. Your clarity will sharpen. Your courage will rise. You will write the book, launch the idea, start the healing circle, say the words you were afraid to speak. This is not just about relocation. This is about revelation. What you see now, what is being made clear to you, is a roadmap to more than just a physical destination. It's an awakening. You are realizing what your soul always knew: peace is your birthright. Joy is your medicine. Love is your home. And yes, There will still be days that stretch you, that test you, that whisper old doubts back into your ear. But they will no longer define you. You will walk through them with remembrance. You will speak to your soul and remind it, we've moved. That fear no longer lives here. And it won't. Because the address of your spirit has changed. Your vibration is no longer accessible to what once drained you. The blessings arriving now come with instructions: receive, rest, rejoice. You do not have to earn what was already written for you. You only need to step into it with reverence and readiness. Trust what is unfolding. Trust that this moment is not a coincidence. These words are not just comfort, they are calling. You are being activated, positioned, elevated, and the universe is standing in ovation. You did not miss your moment. You are right on time. Type Amen if you know that this next chapter is not just about moving forward, it's about moving fully into the truth of who you are. And this is just the beginning.